I'm the new head of values for the BBC. Well, not really, but if you've seen W1A, the satirical series that lampoons the BBC, nothing would surprise you about who was head of what. If you haven't seen it, believe me, it cuts pretty close to the bone. But if you were head of values for the BBC, what sort of vision would you want this place to have? After all, it is a cultural triumph. It's one of the few British institutions that still carries great weight right across the world. But it's so limited in its vision, it's so afraid that culture and competition can't coexist.
Time now for the shipping forecast.
This is one of the corridors of power. In fact, the corridor of power. Lord Hall, the Director General, is just up there on the left, and he's surrounded by advisors, all of whom cling to the same security blanket, the licence fee. They're terrified that if we in Britain are given choice, we won't want the BBC. But I think they hugely underestimate the talent here. Risk aversion is driving the BBC into a dead end. The licence fee, when it comes up for renewal in 2 years' time, will be 90 years old. And as every year goes by, it becomes more and more anachronistic. In a multi-channel age, when people increasingly get content through computers, telephones, heaven knows what, the TV licence is increasingly archaic. It will become redundant just as the radio licence did in 1971. But more importantly, while the world's content industry is booming, films, videos, games, internet, radio and TV itself, the BBC can't grow at all. It's trapped. Replacing this poll tax with subscription would liberate the BBC. I believe it would get almost universal uptake. It would hugely increase the money, the resources going into the BBC. It would unleash its talents. In any case, the licence fee risks public and political fatigue. And if that happens, if the BBC income stagnates or is cut, that wouldn't be satire, it would be tragic. And it would be hard to forgive those who led us down that path.